Yo, welcome back. Where's my pen? Here we go. All right, so corresponding parts and scale factors. Let's describe features of scale copies. Number talk, multiplying by a unit fraction. Find each product mentally. Let's go ahead and work on that with your partner, and then we'll be back. Boom. Let's go with that. We'll do prints. All right. Hopefully you had a chance to work on that. So basically, this is the same thing as 32 and just dividing it by 4, which is going to give you an 8. All right, this over here is the same thing as 7.2 divided by 9, and 9 goes into 72 8 times, and it's a decimal here, so this is going to be 0.8. Okay, so this is the same thing as 5.6 divided 6 divided by 4. 4 goes into 5 one time, remainder 1. 4 goes into 16 4 times, and the decimal would be right here. So that's 1.4. Final answers. Final answer. Final answer. All right, put that in your notes and pause as needed and get ready to go on to the next. Bam. All right. Keeping it moving. All right. Complete this table. Here is a figure and 2 copies, each with some points labeled. Okay. Complete this table to show corresponding parts in the 3 figures. So take a moment to work on that with your partner. Okay. So, like, for example, point P in the original is here, and that is going to correspond with F and Z. So this would be F and Z. Okay, so that's corresponding, matches relatively. It's in the same relative spot. Okay, so then you would do that. Pause it as needed. Have a chance to work with your partner. Okay, so assuming you had a chance to do that. So, let me get a better color. Let's do this. Okay, so we got L and M is here, so that's going to be this and this. All right, so LM is going to be B, C, and W, V. All right, and then you got, what is it? What are we looking at? EF. So that's that line. That's a line. So we're looking at EF. That's OP and YZ. So we're looking at OP and YZ. Okay. And then we're back to a point. So that's point W here. It's going to be C and M. W is C and M. All right. Point. All right. And angle KLM. So KLM is ABC and UVW. So we're looking at angle ABC and angle UVW. VW. All right. Then we have angle XYZ. Angle XYZ is going to be DEF and NOP. Okay, so angle NOP, angle DEF. All right. That's how you do that. Take a moment to do that. And let's move on to the next section. Boom. Is either a scale copy of the original. Okay, take a moment, answer those 3 questions. All right. Pause it there. It's hard to do it. To get the picture and the questions on the same. It says question 1, is either copy a scale copy? Explain your reasoning. All right. Okay. So it looks like copy 1 is. Okay. Copy 1 looks the same size, but or rather same shape, but smaller size. Same shape. Smaller size or scale. Use tracing paper to compare angle KLM with its corresponding. What do you notice? Okay, view tracing paper. Use trace, okay, to compare angle KLM. Okay, so compare 1 and 2. All right, so if you compare 1 and 2, just by looking at it, you don't really need tracing paper. Copy 2 is the copy 2 is let's say a distorted angle of copy 1. All right, using tracing paper, compare angle NOP with this corresponding in angle 1 and angle 2, and what do you notice? So angle 1 is scale, is a scaled copy. All right, and let's see, what is it? NOP. Okay, so that would be angle DEF, and angle 2 is distorted. Angle XYZ. All right. Pause is needed. Copy that in your notes and off to the next set of questions. Boom. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. Scaled for each of your assigned triangles is the scale. Is triangle O, followed by a number of other triangles. Your teacher will assign you 2 of the triangles to look at. For each of your assigned triangles, is it a scale copy of triangle O? Be sure to explain your reasoning. As a group, identify all the scale copies of triangle O in the collection. Discuss your thinking if you disagree. Work to reach an agreement. List all the triangles that are scale copies in a table. Record the side lengths that correspond to the side lengths of triangle O. Okay, so basically find all the scale copies and record them in this table below. So go ahead and do that as a group. I'm gonna assign you the whole table, and you can work in groups of 4, 2 or 4, to get it all done if it's too much. So yeah, you're looking to see which of these are the scaled, and then put all the scale ones in the table below. Whoa! So go ahead and work on that for 5 or 6 minutes, and keep it moving. Yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. So the way you find a scale is, again, we talked about this in a previous lesson. So 4 times something, okay, that's times something. Okay, 4 times something is equal to 6.08. So basically it's 4x equals 6.08, because whatever you have to multiply it by to get 6.08 would be the scale. Okay, so when you solve for that, you divide both of these by 4. All right, so then if you get a calculator and do 6.08 divided by 4, that's 1.52. So that implies for that one side, the scale is 1.52. Now, for it to be an entire scale copy, you'd have to multiply this times 3 times 1.52, and then the 5 times 1.52. And we can just look at this and see that they have a 3 here. So that's not right. Plus, it's a wrong shape anyway, so we didn't even have to do all that. This was A is not a scale copy. All right, so I just want to explain that. So this is obviously a scale copy because you multiply all of these times 1. So the scale is times 1. All right. That kind of gets you started. Go ahead and do the rest of those, and then we'll come back. All right, assuming you had time to do that. All right, let's see how we want to do that. I think we'll just go straight to the table and zoom it up a little bit. All right, so we had the first one was B, and we're just going to say triangle B, and that was 3, 4, and 5. So the scale was times 1. So if you didn't have a chance to find the scale, go ahead and take a moment and add the scale to this table for each of these. Go ahead, take a moment, pause it, and I'll pause it and go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. So assuming we took time to do that, then we're going to do D, and we have 3 halves, 2, and 5 halves. Okay, so 4 times what is going to give you a 2 divided by 4, and that's going to equal 1/2. So the scale is 1/2. All right, the next triangle is E. And we have 6, 8, and 10. That's times 2. And we have triangle G, which is 2, 8 thirds, and a 10 thirds. And that is 3. X equals 2 divided by 3. So that X is going to equal 2/3. So the scale here is 2/3. All right, put that in your notes. And let's keep it moving. Pause is needed. Okay. All right. Explain or show how each element has been scaled from the original. Okay, so we did that. You can write C table. All right. Are you ready? Choose one of the just not describe how you could change at least one. We're gonna skip that. So go ahead and check out the summary, and then take some time to work on the practice questions. All right. If you got any questions, ask me in class. And other than that, peace.